You guys, I don't even know where to begin. I just feel like there's so much to share. I was supposed to upload a video last week. I was not happy with the footage. You have to bear with me because I'm still getting used to filming. The kitchen has started to get built. I am obsessed, needless to say. I had this kitchen of what I wanted in this kitchen for like a year. Just kidding. 4 years. I knew what I wanted for this kitchen for 4 years. Demolished it a year ago. I thought it was going to be built last September. That did not happen. There's just so much to like fill you guys in, and it's honestly like exhausting to talk about it. But anyways, we're getting through it because I need to share this with you guys, and I know at the end it's going to be so freaking worth it. And then maybe me sharing what I went through and then sharing this will like motivate you guys that you can do it first, because I've literally never done this. I've never had my family do this. Like so if I can do it, you can do it. Just know it's not always that easy. Anyways, so originally the kitchen was really here. And the thing about it that's like really difficult is there is a window here, and the window is lower than the actual countertop height. So the countertop would arrive, but then there'd be all this like empty space, and the window would still be able to open, but I just felt like it was like in French, like espace perdu. Did I say that right? I don't know, like unused space. And I knew, like, again, 4 years ago when I bought, even before signing the papers, I knew what I wanted. I knew that I wanted to have like a little banquette area. Other things that I've done in this kitchen is I've exposed the stone that you can see here. Did not know if I was going to expose this stone or not. And it wasn't until kind of like I wanted to originally, and then I was like, no. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do this kitchen, I'm gonna do it right. And last year I demolished the kitchen with a friend of mine's brother. The stone was exposed. I hope I have footage for you guys. I'll show you. The stone was exposed, but it was like cement and it did not look good. So I actually had, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you this. I know you're not gonna believe me, but I'm pretty sure I have footage. So receipts, I always come with receipts. Literally with a jackhammer or something, this 5'3" girl removed it. And so then it was like really ugly, really ugly. And then I had planned on doing it myself, but I had bought the wrong material and it was like really hard to find. And I was like, just like kind of over everything with the renovation. So then I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just like outsource it. Oh my God, I see Carol. That's what I'm, let me show you. I will show you guys the plan of what it looks like on the screen now, but I basically moved the kitchen to the back walls. And so that way we're just moving everything back and everything is going to go up to the ceiling. Actually understand the space of this. Like, hold on. It's like really tall. Okay. It's like, it goes all the way up there, guys. It is really freaking tall. And I'm having the cabinets go as high as possible to the ceiling. And actually this cabinet, I'll show you. So this cabinet is for the fridge and it's going to be hidden, and then that's another one. And then we're going to do something just to like bring it all the way up to the ceiling. I still have to choose the crown molding. There's going to be another cabinet, 2 identical cabinets here with another column that's going to go here. So that cabinet there is going to have like all the appliances, and it's going to be its own like coffee station. I don't drink coffee, but again, originally this was going to be an Airbnb, and I feel like it's also really good for guests when they come over, or if I want to have tea or anything like that. So it's going to be 2 identical columns. It's 120 centimeters marble, and then I'm going to do, I think I did 50 or 60, I'm not really sure, of height for the marble, and it's going to be a waterfall effect. So it's really going to give a statement. Kitchen is really going to be coming back this way and here. And here is a cave, so there's going to be a fausse porte, like a fake hidden door here that gives us access still to the cave, because you want to be able to use it. And I thought that would be so cool. So along this entire wall here is actually going to be cabinets again that go all the way to the ceiling. And I'm going to do another DIY hack because they are glass see-through doors. I love that style, but because one of it is going to be a fake door that's going to hide the entry to the cave, I want it to all look unison. I want it to look like they're all the same. But I can't have one be transparent because then you would see that there's literally nothing in it. It's literally just gonna be a door. There's gonna be no cabinetry or anything. So anyways, I thought when we have that fake door, I would just do like a mirror effect because IKEA doesn't obviously offer actual mirrors, but I thought it'd be such a good idea because as you can see here, all the lighting is here. The further back that we go, the darker it gets, which it gets pretty light because this house is plan sud, like it's south facing. So it does get a lot of light, which I love, 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 love. But I wanted to make sure that because we're adding more furniture, especially a giant column here, that it was gonna be obstructing a little bit of the light. So I thought of DIYing where the glass doors are and spray painting it and making it look like a vintage mirror. And it actually will look like a mirror. I mean, I've never done it, but I've seen the tutorials and I've done so much research on it. It should look so good. So it's gonna be literally a wall of mirrors. It should look really good. So here is the new entry of the kitchen. Before the entry was on the other side. The best decision I ever did because it was able to expand the living room and create that own space, and it just makes so much more sense for the flow of the kitchen to have the entryway here. And so then here is that wall of mirrors that I mentioned, and then it's gonna go here. And then this is going to be a non-usable piece of cabinetry. A lot of people do like the Susan, I think it's called, where it's like the drawer kind of rolls out like this and rolls in. I'm not opposed to that. However, I'm getting a gas oven because I am very American and very specific. I love cooking and I love good food and I love nutrition. And so I hate cooking on an electric stove. Since I've lived here, which is almost a decade, I've had to cook on electric and I just don't like it. And I don't like the look. It's all about aesthetics for me, but also practicality. So we're getting a gas oven. I still have yet to decide between a black Lecanche or a white Lecanche. It's gonna be 60 centimeters, 60 centimeters. So it's not that big, but it will fit perfectly for this kitchen. So I still have to decide. And so that empty cabinet here, the fake door is gonna go right here, and then we're gonna put the gas, it's like a bottle. It's super heavy, but it's gonna go here. And my plumber, he's gonna be doing that, and he said it's totally fine. I have a security system, and I'm gonna have them also set up for like if there's any gas leakage that it could go off, and it's connected to my security system, so we feel safe about that. And then also the cave has a little window opening, so it will have that airflow as well. So it's really, I'm taking the steps necessary. I really thought about every single detail when it comes to this kitchen in terms of functionality. And I have this giant book. Let me get it actually. This book right here, I asked for it for my birthday several years ago. As you can see, there are some bookmarks, but it's literally the interior design book. I actually won it in 2020. I might have done it. I was thinking about doing a career change, and I thought about doing interior design, and honestly after doing this renovation I'm like, no, that's not happening. So obviously spatial planning is super important, and this one is for the living room. I'm sure the other one is for the kitchen. No, this is for bathrooms because I haven't planned out the bathroom. That's going to be another project. Essentially it just tells you where you need to be placing the fridge to the sink to the dishwasher and all of that. So this is like seriously the holy grail. I know I'm getting into logistics, but I feel like it's so important, and I would have loved if I watched a video on this. It just helps so much because you don't really think about this until you are configuring your own kitchen that you realize all the nuances that I've literally never done this, guys. Like, and that's why I feel like it's just so satisfying to see it come together and how excited it feels and like rewarding. Like, it's so rewarding. So you have to think about it when you're washing the dishes. A lot of people put it underneath the sink for the trash. I do not like that. I like it to be on either side. So it's going to be the sink, and then on one side it's going to be the trash, and on the other side of the sink it's going to be the dishwasher. So you're able to wash dishes if you need to, throw away food on one side, and then put it in the dishwasher. The same thing for the oven. You want it to be relatively close to the fridge, which is why the placement of the fridge is here. So the spatial planning was super important and also slightly challenging because it is a very condensed space. I think it's between 13 and 15 meters squared. So it's a decent size and really tall ceilings, like I mentioned. There's still a lot of things to be done. Like, I want to have the banquette built. I need to figure out the crown molding. I need to find a new electrician. I just again, I'm not trying to put energy on things that I don't want to grow. So, but I need a new electrician. Even though I would love the kitchen to be done now, during summer, they get booked so quickly. They take a month vacation. They charge so much money, and I just rather take a beat, take this time to paint the cabinetry, because that is all going to be changing as well, and figure out that, have the marble countertops installed. Then I can figure out the oven in parallel, figure out the color, and then in parallel have the electrician come. Obviously, I would love it to be done now, but I had gotten a quote about maybe a month and a half ago, and he was trying to charge me double of what the previous guy was charging me. And the previous guy has done a lot of work. There was no electrical wires here, and now there is. There's been, obviously I know there's still a lot to be done, but there was a lot to be done, and I just could not justify spending that kind of money, guys. I would disclose the prices for a lot of this stuff, but it really would not help, because on every area is different. Wherever you live, even where I live, an hour outside of Paris versus Paris itself would be different prices. So it's really not that beneficial to share the prices with you guys. But let's just say it was double the original guy, and it was almost the cost of the oven that I'm getting. And the oven is several thousand. So yeah, it's expensive. I don't even know how much money I've spent on this total renovation. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I think it's going to be worth it, and it's definitely a project for life. So anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video update talking about all the stuff that I've done for my kitchen, because I'm going to the south and I won't have time, and I promise you I'm going to be vlogging. Also, it's really challenging because then I'm it's all about the outfit. It's all about the outfit, and then sometimes the camera doesn't fit, but don't worry, I'm going to be filming for you guys, and I'm going to be filming all my travels, because she is out. I cannot be tamed. But anyways, I wanted to get this video out. I probably won't be able to do another video for 2 weeks, but that'll be south of France, and then after that it should be more regular and more consistent, and then hopefully I'll have more updates for you guys when it comes to this kitchen and this renovation. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!